I'm no friend of Hannity and Fox News. They're too soft. But here goes.
By the DOJ showing that multiple members of Mueller's team actually wiped their phones clean before turning them over to the Inspector General. And tonight, Republicans are rightly demanding answers and suggesting this could amount to anticipatory obstruction of justice. Where's the outrage from the mob, then the media? Imagine if Donald Trump did it. Joining us now, White House Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany. Okay, well, we had a lot of people get prosecuted by the Mueller mob for process crimes, including obstruction and not handing over emails and lying to Congress. Didn't we, Kayleigh?
Yes, we did. And now we learn what Mueller's team was doing. Several dozens, think about that, several dozens of devices returned damaged, wiped clean, some of them intentionally so. One of those devices was Andrew Weissman's.
Two of the devices were Weissman's.
Two were Weissman's, who was rebuked 9-2-0 by the Supreme Court for prosecutorial overreach misconduct. And Lisa Page, too, among these offenders. Mueller is saying, we'll prosecute you for process while we, several dozens of us, are engaging in the same kind of obstruction that is uncalled for.
It just shows the depth at which this has gotten out of control, because we also know that they were warned numerous times, even before the first FISA warrant was issued. We know that they were warned by Kathleen Kavlik at the State Department, Bruce Orr, Christopher Steele has.
Big deal. Unless anything is actually prosecuted and really done, big deal. They're going to get away with it. In Mormon terms, the old daddy aunt and robbers rule legally, FBI-wise, CIA-wise, judge-wise, even in the Congress, even in the Senate. Too much. Criminal negligence on a high level in several areas of government.
The injustice done to him, the Obama administration, that Oval Office meeting, literally during my tenure, we find out that Susan Rice, on the way out the door, writes this email inscribing a meeting from days prior, weeks prior, actually, and says Obama did everything by the book. This was a very curious email, not asked about that because they simply don't care, and there are two tiers of justice in this country, one for Mueller's team and Hillary Clinton, and another for Michael Flynn and the Trump administration.
Well, I mean, Mike, look at 4 years of General Flynn's life.
Anyhow, we're going to go on air. She's absolutely right.
Them. How many of you have reached out to Obama's office, his representative, to ask some questions? Not a single hand went up because they simply don't care.
Every single day I watch the media, and for example, I watch the president. The president acted on 10 days after the first identified case of coronavirus. That was January 21st. His travel ban went into effect on January 31st. Joe Biden on February 1st actually said it was hysterical xenophobia and fear-mongering. He said it all throughout the month of January, the month of February, and deep into March. Now he's saying, oh, no, we supported the travel ban at the time. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, it's amazing. They didn't support the China travel ban. They didn't support the European travel ban. As you noted, they call it fear-mongering. They call it hysteria. And his advisor, by the way, saying this wouldn't turn into a serious pandemic, and noting that his same advisor, Ron Klain, is the one that said, we barely survived H1N1. It was mere fortuity that swine flu was not one of the mass casualty events of our time.
All right.
Yeah, more crap. Get up. Get out, get to voting, get things done. Let's get Trump back in there. Let's get one of his sons for 8 years. Let's get going. Good day.